Morning, love.
Good morning.
Busy summing up our options and assessing the situation. The bucky is perfectly fine though. It's a little bit wet, a bit of sand, but just starts like a dream. See? See? Nothing wrong. This is my camera bag. What's this? Right there, look at that. So a nice little tip for when you know you're going to be doing 4x4 with water crossings. Put all your electronics, all your paperwork, etc. Put it high in case you do go. We've got a few things: laptops, iPad, phone, flash, lens, few small things that is, you know, electronics that is broken, chargers, etc. that we have to go and replace. But that's just a matter of replacing it. So that doesn't matter. It's nothing important that we like the hard drives which has content on it or passport. The other problem is my phone died, which is what we use for maps and also some recordings and stuff. This is where the water line was last night. It wasn't that deep actually. The problem is that we got there was quite a sharp wedge under the water, and that's where we got stuck. The diff got stuck on the sand eventually, and that's why we kept spinning or kept getting stuck more and more, and I kept putting tracks under and wood and everything I could find to put under there. But anyway, we might shoot down to Mount today just to try and restock and get everything back together. The car's fine, so that means we can keep going. Hopefully the fridges will be fine and all that. We're going to test that now.
The fridge is still on.
Yeah, the fridge is still on. Let's see if it works, probably. Oh hey, it works. Slow Master. What a beauty.
Love that fridge.
It's in the water for 2 hours. It's fine. So Snow Master fridges, Expedition series, best you can get. Toilet paper, white gold, dry as a bone. Big clean start. Yeah?
Yep, cup of tea first and a rusk.
So while we're driving, Nick is trying to sort out our medikit to see what survived and what didn't survive. Most of the stuff looks like that with a ton of mud and water on it.
Not sterile anymore.
I'm trying to dry the inverter by holding it out the window because this wasn't on. It was in the water for 2 hours, but it wasn't on at all. So I'm hoping if it dries properly, it might just work. The fridge at the back worked. That kept working for 2 hours, and that was underwater for 2 hours. While it was underwater, it kept working. So anything can happen. I mean, this head torch of mine, I was underwater with it, and I was under there and it came up, it worked, and then eventually it died. So I'm drying that out to see maybe it comes back to life as well. But otherwise, sit rep on the car, everything's working perfectly. Not even a sneeze or a hint of a sneeze. I am gonna take the car into Mount Toyota to see if I can do a quick service. We are driving the road from Naka, or what is it? Is Naka
for sure.
To Southgate now, and this road is much better. You can tell that this is the road that they most likely grade to, and that they use as a service route most of the time from Mount, because it's essentially a good double lane dirt road. As you can tell, we've arrived at Audi camp. We have everything out in the sun, trying to get everything warm. There's the broken electronics everywhere. The inside here, it is quite a mess, but we'll get there. We will get there. Carpet is out, it's hanging. Nick's about to, we just gave it a rinse. Nick's about to scrub it and wash it. That's the fridge's jacket. Most of the equipment is actually on the bucky, almost the interior. And as you can tell, there's a million sponges here. more sponges. The reason why there's sponges in there is a little while ago I took the car apart and I put this fat mat stuff. It's like a sound insulating material almost that you put in the car. It helps with heat as well as sound. And then I had a few mattresses, old mattresses lying around, and I started stuffing it in the corners and in the crevices wherever I could, because I saw that Toyota actually puts a little bit of sponge in the corners and the crevices as well. And I decided, well, I've got all this extra sponge, I'll shove it in all the corners, and it made the car so much quieter. It was just so much more of a pleasure to drive. These guys are also drying out in the sun. I'm gonna take the car for a drive into town while Nick is busy, just to get the air flowing through it, get everything drying a bit better, a bit quicker. Good morning. It is day, I don't know what day it is. Nick keeps forcing me to say it's day something, I don't know what day it is. We are at Audi camp still this morning. You can hear the cowbells. That's what woke us up this morning. Cowbells on the Delta. It's pretty cool. Hello.
Hello.
Morning guys. How are you? Lovely.
Oh, so excited.
Let's eat. In the famous words, Willie Nelson, we're on the road again. We are now on our way back to Kwai. We got everything sorted. Broken fridge. We don't have a fridge, we're using it as a cooler box now, which is essentially rubbish because it's in the back. It's like 25 degrees in there, so it's rubbish. So we've got one small fridge in the front here. We are less a phone and a bunch of other electronics, cameras and stuff. So we also don't have an inverter, so we can't charge the electronics that we have. But we're still going strong. So we got to the top Kwai River, and it is absolutely a change of scenery like no other. The water just makes such a difference. We're gonna have a quick lunch, and then we'll carry on further to see what's along the riverside. Found one of Nicole's distant relatives.
So rude.
Jumbutt is what we call them, because they look like there are lots of squats.
Jimbutt all the way. He squats every day, and that's what people say. Jimbutt all the way. He squats every day, and that's what.
We found my favorite animal in the world, the wild dogs. We're literally just coming around the corner after we had lunch, and there's a whole pack of them sleeping under this tree. They're all dying of the heat, but they're all sleeping on top of each other. On top of each other without giving each other any space. It's quite hilarious. There's a few of them that have collars on them. I assume they're tracking them because they're endangered. They're awesome. They're quite vicious when they hunt though. They pack animals and they basically surround their prey and start biting at it. Sometimes they bite open the stomach while the animal's actually running, and then its guts start falling out, and then they actually start eating the animal while it's still alive. It's quite gross, but they're very cool. They're my favorite. They've got ginormous ears. Skinny, always very, very skinny animals. Very cool. We'll sit here and watch them for a while. This is only the third time I think I've ever seen them. Recently their name actually changed to Painted Dogs. It's just so much better name. Because they literally look like they've been painted. It's like, no, it's my stick. I'll bite your tail if you don't give me that stick. I'll bite your tail. I'll bite your tail.
Look at this one, it has socks. 2 back socks.
That was very, very cool to see. They've gone off now into the bush. Probably gonna go catch dinner now. There's a thunderstorm coming from the other side, so we have to rush back to camp. We've got another 30 minutes left. Luckily there's no water crossings this time. Back. Oh, it stinks. Oh, they stink. They leave such a stink behind. It's 35 degrees and it's 6:30 at night, so let's go. Next time on Crikey Africa.
We drive over the bridge of the River Kwai.
I stand on a dead tree.
And we find some more wild dogs in Savuti. Jimbat, all the way. He's got everything